Hey my dudes, hey my dudes, hey my dudes. Today we're going to be talking about the best budget microphone for ASMR, the best budget ASMR microphone. And the best budget ASMR microphone is the Blue Yeti. We can see the Blue Yeti is big and USB powered. So it's a USB microphone that you can get started with immediately. On a laptop, maybe even a cell phone. You could probably connect this to most cell phones. USB-C port if you had a adapter. Some smartphones come with a USB to USB-C adapter so that you can connect USB devices straight to your phone. And most phones will see this as a microphone in video recording mode, and you can actually use a Blue Yeti straight from your phone and make a ASMR video. So this thing's about $100, and I know there's cheaper microphones, but you really want a microphone that can do stereo, which means, two microphone capsules, one for the left and one for the right, kind of like we have here with these two microphones that I'm talking into right now. So the Blue Yeti, it's $100. Usually you can maybe get it on sale, depending on the color and time of year and place you're buying it from. I know some people may think $100 is a lot, but I think it's the cheapest microphone that you can get that actually sounds super pleasing, super good, especially for ASMR. You can use it in cardioid mode, which is, straightforward. We can switch to it. Let me get prepared to switch to this Blue Yeti microphone. I'm sure a lot of you recognize the Blue Yeti microphone. You can even put it in your titles that you're using a Blue Yeti microphone, because some people don't know much about microphones. Like, you probably have no idea what these two microphones are that I'm talking into right now. But everybody knows what a Blue Yeti is in the ASMR community. And some people may be specifically looking for a Blue Yeti. They're like, I really like that microphone. I see it all over the place, blah, 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 blah. And they learn what it is. So you could actually use it in your titles as something special that you have a Blue Yeti. So I'm going to connect these earbuds. I'm going to connect these earbuds straight to the bottom of my Blue Yeti. And you would want to do that. You want earbuds or headphones, like, some Beats Solos. You can get a wire to connect the Beats Solo to your Blue Yeti as well. But 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter you would need for that situation. But I can put these in my ears, these earbuds, and I can monitor. You really want to do this. It's called monitoring the sound. So you can hear the sound of the microphone as you're recording. It can, give you a good idea of how the recording is sounding to the viewer. So I can switch to the Blue Yeti now. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm using the Blue Yeti, the Blue Yeti. Yeah, boys. So these two microphones that I was using, this thing is like $1,000 a pop, more than $1,000, probably $1,500 for each one of these. So you were listening to $3,000 in microphone. Now you're listening to about $100 in microphone. And you can hear it's very, very good. And we have this fluffy top that we can rub. Yeah, boy, we got this fluffy top that we can rub. So we can, snap all around the microphone. And we can, get different things like a foam top if we want a rougher sound, if we want to rub on it. But the Blue Yeti, you can have a whole ASMR career. You can make tons of money with the Blue Yeti. You can make all sorts of videos. So again, I'm using stereo right now, but you can actually switch it to cardioid. So now it's in cardioid, so I'm just picking up sound directly in front of me. So you could use this for like voiceover narration. Maybe you want to play some video games. Maybe you get tired of making ASMR videos. You can make videos like this where you're just talking into the microphone. Be like, hey guys, we're going to be playing some Minecraft today. Yeah, boys. And you can see when I get closer, there's some proximity effect as I get closer. And you can actually change it to like omnidirectional, which like picks up the sound equally all around the microphone. And it doesn't have as much proximity effect, so when I get closer and farther, it doesn't get bassier, it just gets louder and quieter. And you can hear much more of the environment because it's picking up sound all around the microphone compared to earlier when it was just focused in the front. And that has another mode called figure 8. And you can see the figure 8 right here. So it's picking up from the front and from the back. So we're talking into the front, and then it starts to sound a little bit quieter and rejected on the side. And then as we go around to the back of the microphone, all of a sudden we can hear the microphone again. And as we go to the side, it starts to get rejected. And then to the front, it starts to sound better again. But you're going to most likely want... Oh boy, that's loud. You're going to most likely want this one, which is stereo. And stereo gives you the effect of, stereo microphones like this, where you can talk on either side, and you can use it for ASMR. You can put the microphone down, like in front of the camera, and then we can kind of get a effect of, as I move around the camera, I'm actually moving around. So this effect is really mesmerizing to people who are new to this stuff, and it's still very, very cool that you can literally just put this microphone down right out of the shot and pick up pretty good audio. So yeah, this is the Blue Yeti. It is the best budget microphone you can possibly get. It's got pretty low self noise for a budget USB microphone, which means there's not that much audible static white noise. If you want to get the next step up from the Blue Yeti, if you want the next step up, there is something a little bit better than a Blue Yeti in my opinion, but only in some ways, and that is something called the 3DO. We can turn this on and we can talk into this microphone. So this microphone has ears. I consider this like the upgrade to the to the Blue Yeti. But it doesn't give you the same effect as a Blue Yeti, but we can see you get the stereo effect with these simulated ears, and you can whisper into the ears. So it's pretty cool. Since I'm using XLR cables, these two cables coming out of the bottom of it, it has lower noise, white noise, than the Blue Yeti by a couple of decibels, so I can make the white noise inaudible with this microphone. I can do those really cool ear rubbing, whispering videos if you really want to emulate ears. And, I don't think this is technically better than a Blue Yeti, or that it replaces a Blue Yeti, but I do think it has a little bit better performance than a Blue Yeti. Like I said, lower self noise, and again, it has ear emulation, so you can do the same 3D effect all around the microphone. It's just, this thing's like $700, $800. Now, why would you want to buy that? You can use it as like a tax write-off if you have a ASMR channel that makes a lot of money and you want to buy supplies and stuff for your videos. You can use it as like a tax write-off if you have a ASMR channel that makes a lot of money and you want to buy supplies and stuff for your videos. You can use it as like a tax write-off if you have a ASMR channel that makes a lot of money and you want to buy supplies and stuff for your videos. this is part of your job, then you can, basically write it off, and it when, you get a discount. So all these microphones, you can really make a career. So all of these microphones you can really make a career out of using. And the cheapest, best, microphone to get is the Blue Yeti. As you can see, I still use it to this day. It still makes great videos. So even though I have, $3,000 worth of microphones, $700, $800 microphone, I still have the Blue Yeti and I still use it because it's good. And it's a forever microphone to make ASMR videos. So get yourself a Blue Yeti. I know $100 may seem like a lot, but if you're wanting to be serious and start a channel and make money, it will make the money back. Especially if you're a hot woman. Yeah, boys.